Alan, give us your thoughts today, please, on the game. I think after the previous game against Airdrie, it was never going to be like the last game.
No, well, listen, it's difficult. Airdrie have been the top team, higher than us for the last couple of years. When we played them earlier in the season, it was in the League Cup. It was a good opportunity for us to kind of take a benchmark of where we thought we were this season, and we deserved our point, and then we won the panel shootout down there in the League Cup. And then on the back of that, I think we've taken a lot of confidence, and we went down there early in the season. It's a bit of a freak result, but I thought we deserved to win the game before the sending off. We were good, and then we just picked them off and ran over the top of them. But it's changed a little bit, and we're now higher up in the league. We're the ones to be chased. We're the ones that have done well, and they've got to come here and beat us. And I just thought today, having done our homework on them, I felt we could win the game. I knew where they were weak. I didn't see how they could really hurt us. We started the game well, and then after we scored, I felt we dropped out of it a little bit. We went a bit safe, which is not what we want to do. Second half, we give away a sloppy goal, a mistake, but these things happen. He's a young boy just trying to learn. And then after that, it seemed to be, the weight was off us. I don't know if we didn't, then we've nothing to protect, so just go for it. And I thought we were much better after that. And you can say it's a fortuitous goal. That Uzi taps in, or says he taps in, I don't know. But then after that, I think we controlled the game really well. Robbie's made a couple of saves, so we could have scored 3 or 4 more. So we're in a good place. We want to start another run. We want to be up the top of the league, and we've done that today. So it's a good day's work.
Team line went in, but straight away, or rather, as the team line was about to go in, you had to make a change as well. Just tell us about that and the reasons.
Yeah, Lee Hamilton came off last week with a clash of heads or a knock on his head, but he's trained this week. He's felt all right. Did kind of non-contact Tuesday, and we've just been careful of him this week. But he said he was just struggling in the warm-up. So, having not really done a lot of stuff, we need to be careful, and it's much more important his health than the game of football. So, but we're fortunate we have Jack here. Jack slipped into the team, did well. Listen, he makes a mistake at the start of the second half, but these things happen. If he's going to play centre back, he's going to make mistakes. But he dusted himself down, we dusted ourselves down, and I thought after that we were very good.
It was a strong first half because we came out really, with the foot on the pedal and created easily 3 or 4 chances, albeit one had been converted. You had to be pleased with the way the game started then. Yeah,
we want to be positive. We want to get on the front foot. We want to go after teams. I do the work during the week to find out, what they're good at, what they're not good at. We do video clips. We give a picture of where they'll hurt you and where we can hurt them. I thought we did that really well. They followed it out really well in the first half. But I say, once we got the goal, I felt, we became a little bit safe. We were becoming a bit stretched. We were going after the wrong players when they rotated a little bit, and just a better tactical understanding, which I felt we kind of fixed as we went along. And then second half, listen, as I say, it's just a mistake. So, but in some stupid way, it probably helped us. And just then we're not trying to hold on to something. We can just go and play again. And I thought we did that. And we start getting down the side of them and start causing them a problem. And I think we flash a few balls across, and Alan has another one where he should take a touch, and things like this. So we start opening them up, and I say opportunities to score more goals today.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, we started obviously the second half and to get that equaliser, but in terms of the learnings of the squad during these games, now bearing in mind it's only 12 games in our first season in League One. The squad are having to learn as they go along as well, just about different scenarios and how they approach that.
Yeah, we all are. It's all new to me as well. So it's tactically a little bit more difficult the higher up you go. It's physically more difficult. I say we're good at some things. We're naive on other things, but if I can cover those up and paper over them, then we can maybe get away with it. And I think there's a good group of players. There's good experience through the team. There's a willingness to learn. And I think as the game went on, even in the last couple of weeks, Dunfermline caused us a tactical problem. Today they caused us a tactical problem, what they're trying to do, and just recognising which player you want to give up. Do you know what I mean? What's a threat to us and what's not. We were getting frustrated at the wrong things, really, for me. And the second half, I thought we dealt with that much better, and they were very good.
I'm sure you're happy for EJ when he came on as well, to get the third goal, put the game out of sight. But again, for him, it's just about being able to give him minutes and build the confidence and just kind of play within your structure.
Yeah, it's been really difficult for him. He's I think his head's be spinning. You know, Hibs signed him from a team in America. They loaned him to another team in America before he came here. He's barely touched down and he's sent out on loan to us. He's from California, so this will be all new to him, you know. So, and then he came into the team and we were kind of told he was one thing and he's not quite that, you know. So it's been difficult. He was I was told he was more of a defensive player. He's definitely more an attacking player. But so he's had to be patient, but he's worked away and he's showing a good attitude. And it's difficult for all those boys who have on loan from Hibs because they go back in there, they train in there. Sometimes they're playing the development games in there, which isn't easy for them because they're getting different instructions or whatever. But he came on today. It was unfortunate for Ryan Shanley, took a sore one. But EJ came on and he made a difference, and he's got good pace and good physical attributes. He had a good understanding, and he scores a brilliant goal, so we're delighted for him.
I think, you know, the two words there is attitude and character, and that's just something that you want from all of the players anyway, you know, regardless of experience. And I think you're getting that in abundance, certainly, and showing it.
No, there's a good bunch of boys. Some of the ones we brought in, like a Fontaine, like a Jacobs, like a Craigan, is to do, you know, to sort out the change room. So I don't have to. It's not always me or Mark Hare giving the instructions. I think more and more they've taken on that, you know, mantle. You know, the change room becomes louder now at half time than it probably ever was, where they're trying to sort problems, and that's what we want. It can't just be me sorting things out. They've got to take responsibility, and those senior players have been invaluable to us.
And finally, have you seen tonight's results?
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about them though. So it's they'll go for you some weeks, they won't go for you. They went for us today, but we just need to just keep doing what we're doing. We've been good. I still think we've won more games than anyone else in the league, so we go out to try and win games. We won't always do that, and we'll just keep going on. There's no prizes given in October, but that's a third of the way in. We're sitting second in the league, so we're delighted.
Ladies and gentlemen, together, please, for Alan.
Thank you.